I'm live. Hello, everybody. Hello, say hello to us. And if it seems really white behind me, it's because I've moved house. So everything's a bit bare at the moment, except for me, obviously. But everything around me is just pure white. So it might be a bit boring. Okay, so that's why it's a different kind of scene behind me. I haven't got my star and stuff like that yet. Anyway, say hello to us. If you're new, tell us you're new and where you're from as well. That's nice to see where you're from, and just say hello, and then we'll say a few hellos. Hiya, Joe. You're a nice cat. A lot of cats around here, Joe. Loads of cats around here. Some really pretty ones as well. Well, I'm not really a cat person, but lovely, pretty cats. Hi, Christian. You're not new, are you, Christian? No, I don't think you are. Sharon, hiya, Sharon. Oh, nice picture there. Kath, hiya, Kath. How are you? Trish, hello, Trish. Jennifer, hiya, Jennifer. Oh, Sarah, hello, Sarah. Now we're streaming to YouTube. Hiya, Jane. We're streaming to YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So obviously, if you're on your Facebook, you're not going to see the YouTube messages, and the other way around as well. So if I talk to somebody, it's probably somebody on the opposite channel. But hiya, Teresa. Laura, only your second time. Well, that's nice. At least you've come back. That's what we want. Second time, third time, fourth time. Pass it to your friends, share it, and tag people. I think you tag people as well. Hiya, Mick. Tag people, pass it to your friends. Oh, crikey, what's that? Oi, oi, Savaloy evening, everybody. Savaloy evening, everybody. Kimbo. Hiya, Terry. I don't know. Alison, hiya, Alison, with a nice donkey picture. Nadine, hello, Nadine. So anybody new, let us know you're new and where you're from, like I say. And what we'll do is, hiya, Debbie, is just connect with a couple of your, well, a few of you, hopefully, when spirit come in. Just connect with some of your loved ones in the spirit world. Hiya, Patsy, loved ones and friends in the spirit world. And what I do is I just repeat whatever they say. So whatever they tell me to say, then I'll just tell you. Hiya, Margaret from Banstead. That's a nice picture, Margaret. Jadzia. Hello, new here. I like your picture as well. Yeah, so what we're going to do is connect with a couple of your family or friends from the spirit world. I don't choose who I go to. Spirit choose. And that's the way it is. Hiya, Margaret. It's all right. I'm in between reading messages and trying to tell you how I work. So like I say, I'll just repeat whatever they give me. If we give you dates, are going to be anniversaries, birthdays or passings. Remember that spirit will involve the rest of your family as well. Hiya, Kim. Spirit will involve the rest of your family as well. So bear in mind, if you can't take the message, it may be for somebody else in your family. So bear that in mind. Don't dismiss anything. Hiya, Mary. Don't dismiss anything because it'll be right. It's just a matter for you to go and find out and research where it belongs. And remember, spirit will won't tell me whether it's past, present or future. They will just give it me. So remember that some of the stuff, hiya, Emma, some of the stuff they give you may be yet to come as well. Okay, so that's about it, I think. Hiya, Emma. Hiya, Anita from the New Forest. That's nice. Anita Luca from the New Forest. Hello, Sheila. Sheila. I'm a newbie from the UK. Right, okay then. I've got the blue. Yeah. Von Turner, reading, please, please. Like I say, Von, I don't pick. So if you put reading, I may not get to you. Yeah, I might not get to you. Emma, hiya, Emma. So working a bit differently, try something a bit different, because the people that watch me quite a lot know that I just give the information out and then we narrow down to who it belongs to. So what we're going to try and do is just I'll try and pick somebody to read as it goes along, or Spirit will draw me to somebody. Scott, hello, Scott. Oh, I'll come to Scott first, which is unusual, me going to a gent straight away. They've gone boom, straight to Scott. So Scott, I'll come to you. I've just forgotten to tell people that when we give the information, if you can tap up, yes, I can take that. Don't just put yes, I can take such and such, such and such, so that we know what you're saying yes to. All right, so this reading is for Scott, and I've got a lovely gentleman that's come and zoomed himself straight into you. We'll see if it's dad or granddad in a minute, but it's a lovely gentleman that wants to say hello to you. And he's saying, the first thing is a strange thing he's saying to me, Scott, he's talking about hands. And he's talking about this gentleman in spirit. He's got big hands, but he's talking about DIY and the love for DIY. So I know he liked his DIY, but he's also handing the DIY to you as well. So I don't know if he means you like your DIY, but he's actually going round. He's going around your house at the moment, Scott, doing a little bit of DIY, looking at things around your house. He's talking to me about brickwork. So somebody is interested in brickwork, or he's talking about, I'll tell you what he's doing, he's building bricks, but they're not quite right. They're a bit wonky. So I don't know what's going on, Scott, with this wonkiness of bricks. They're not quite in line or something. He's talking about that for some reason. He's talking about the month of July means something to you as well. I think this is granddad. He's telling me his granddad, Scott. All right, but he's on your dad's side. He's talking about being on your dad's side. But he's talking about this, the month of July means something to you, and also October. Now, I can see a baby there, but this granddad is talking about there's a baby in spirit as well, Scott. All right. So you should understand a baby that's gone to spirit as well. And also talking about this twin link that's in the family. So watch for the twin link. If you don't understand it, it'll go back a little bit, but watch for the twin link that he's talking about. He's talking to me about a trip to London. He's just said to me, oh, somebody's thinking about going to London. Somebody's thinking about going to London. So watch for that as well, Scott, coming up. He's calling somebody, and it's not you, Scott, but he's calling somebody around you a job's worth. I don't know actually what that means. A job's worth. I hope you understand if you call somebody he's a bit of a job's worth, what that means, because I don't know what your granddad is saying. He's just saying somebody around you is a bit of a job's worth. All right. Now, this granddad is rolling up, you know, what are they called? The cigarettes where you roll your own baccy in them. And you're rolling up with the paper roll-ups. I can't think of the name. It's gone. But roll-ups. He's talking about roll-ups. He's having roll-ups here, this granddad. He's talking about somebody that used to do their roll-ups as well. He's also talking about he's talking about a trip to Ireland as well, Scott. So watch for the trip and the link to Ireland that he's bringing in as well. All right. Now, this granddad's also bringing in, he's talking about there's a relationship around you, Scott, that's having a few issues, and he's aware of that. All right. So watch for that that's coming up or is around you at the moment. And he's talking about you and your headaches, or like a stuffy head. And he's talking about putting glasses on you as if you've got a little bit of eye strain, or you need a glasses check, an eye check or something like that. He's bringing that around you as well. So watch for that. He says he's come because he's been mentioned in conversation recently. So somebody's actually mentioned him in conversation, and that's why he's popped up to. That's why I've come to see you. He's just said to me, "You're not saying anything, Scott." So perhaps he can't take it. But he's talking about he's been mentioned in conversation recently, and he's come because he's talking about uplifting you. So trying to uplift you a little bit, and also to give you this little boost of confidence. You obviously need a little boost of confidence or something like that, and he's wanting to give you that as well. There is some change in your work, but he's telling me it's changing working hours around you. So watch for the change in working hours that he's bringing around you as well. All right. But if you're not answering, I'll move on then, because I don't know if you're still there. All right, so I'll leave that with you, Scott. I'll leave that with you. So he's not talking at all, is he? No? Okay. For the newbies, if I seem to be talking to somebody, it's Richard in my ear who runs Spiritual Productions or Spiritual Psychics. It's Richard telling me things in my ear about who's answering and who's not answering, etc. There ain't anybody on here called Susan Riches, is there? or Suzanne Riches, or Suzanne Riches. Because the first thing I got in my ear a minute ago was Suzanne Riches. And somebody was talking about trying to contact her, and this is a lady that I've got with me. So if anybody can take Suzanne Riches or something similar to that, let me know. Susan Salamino. Suzanne. Is that Susan Riches? Oh my God. Okay, Suzanne. I've got that message. I've got a message for you then, Suzanne, from a lovely lady in spirit that wants to connect with you. This was before I even started, before I come online. Somebody shouted at me, Suzanne Richards, Suzanne Richards. So I knew I had to keep my eye out for you, or at least try and get you. But a lovely lady that wants to come close to you. But she's talking. Oh, the first thing she said to me, Suzanne, is Sarah down here. So I don't know if you can connect with Sarah. When they mention somebody down here, it's either because they need a bit of healing, or you're going to hear something about Sarah down here. So remember, this lovely lady has told you that. Okay, I think this is Nan, but we'll carry on and you'll find out who she is. She's also talking about the month of May should mean something to you. You know that program, the Darling Buds of May? She's talking to me about the Darling Buds of May at the moment, but I don't know whether it's just a connection to the month or whatever, or, oh, hang on. Oh, she's talking about somebody that likes kind of the farming link, that likes the countryside, that kind of thing. So I don't know if that's you, Suzanne, or this lady that's talking to me here, but she's talking about that link to the Darling Buds of May. All right, so Suzanne, lovely lady. Talking about April also means something to you, and also July, she wants to say to you. And what she's doing is she's come because she thinks that you need a great big cuddle, a big hug. She's talking about you feeling, or something about you feeling a little bit left out or something. It's like everybody else is getting the I don't want to say the attention, but yeah, more hugs, yeah, attention. Probably you're not getting enough attention, Suzanne, and this lady wants to make sure that you get some attention to yourself. So she wants me to give you a great big hug, or she wants to give you a great big hug. She's talking about holding your chin up, as if she wants to give you a little bit of confidence, and she's talking about pressing forward with something. So I don't know what you're up to, Suzanne, but she's talking about you pressing forward with something. May is your nan's name, must be her that's coming through, but she's talking about pushing forward with something, Suzanne, so watch for that. But this is all to do with work. Okay, this lady wants me to give you oh, hang on, she wants me to give you flowers, a great big bunch of flowers, but it's because she thinks you could do something with them, you know, creative. So she wants me to give this bunch of flowers to do something creative with these nice flowers. But she's also talking to me about the different colours in the flowers mean things. So I don't know if you're into colours and you understand colours better than I do, what they mean symbolically, because she's talking about giving you the colours of the flowers. All right, so remember she's told you that. With the countryside, because she made me look at that, she's just told me about a great big oak tree, Suzanne. So whether it's symbolic or you know where this great big oak tree is, it's like on a big hill. She's taking me out into the countryside where you are probably, and it's on this big hill, okay, and she's talking about this lovely oak tree, and it's like stood on its own, massive great big oak tree, and it's like she wants me to put you underneath it for a little bit of relaxation. And she's put you under this oak tree, Suzanne, with a book in your hand. Okay, so watch for that, because I think that's going to come. I don't think it's symbolic. I think it's more of it's going to come. So watch for that coming your way as well. Okay, she says she's been spoken to. Oh, hang on. Yeah, she made me change that. She just said, I've been spoken to recently. So you obviously send your prayers up to her, Suzanne, and she's listening to that. But she's also talking about she has been spoken to a younger person. So somebody's been speaking about her, and she's been listening to that as well. And she tells me that somebody has also shown her photograph to somebody as well. And she's just saying, I was there when they did that. Okay, what's this then? She's oh, the oak tree's outside my house. Okay, she's talking about she's making me smoke, Suzanne. And I'm going, what are you doing? What are you doing? She says, oh, Fagash Lil is about. And I think she's talking about, there's a lady in spirit who used to smoke a lot. And, oh, hang on a minute. Actually, she's got a fag in one hand and she's got a little glass with something in it in the other hand. It looks like whiskey to me. But there should be somebody you know that used to smoke a lot, but also used to like a little bit of a drink as well, that she's mentioning, that's now in spirit with her. She's talking about that. Okay. She just said to me there's an engagement coming up. Okay, so watch for the engagement, not the wedding yet, but she's talking about an engagement as well. She's showing me a ring now, and I'm trying to look at it to see what it is. What kind of stone is that? Oh, a pearl ring, Suzanne. She's got knowledge. She's talking about this pearl ring, but I think there's three pearls in it, because she's counted three. She's shown me a ring with 3 pearls in it, so that comes in somewhere in the family, because she's bringing that in as well. And now she's talking about knives and forks that have been handed down, like a special knife and fork cutlery set that's been handed down. She's talking about that as well, Suzanne. So she's mentioning that. And also she's talking about China tea sets as well. And there was a China tea set that had like a rose pattern on it or something, roses on it, flowery patterns on it. She's bringing that as well. Now with that, she's taking me to, because what she's shown me is a lovely china cup, but it's got a crack in it. And then she's taken me to the film, is it Beauty and the Beast? I think it is, where the cups and that come to life, and the clocks and that, they come to life. For some reason, she's taken me to that film with the cup and saucer. So I think she means, okay, I think she means that somebody obviously liked that film, and that's how she's got me there. There's a lovely Alsatian dog in spirit that she's bringing with her, Suzanne, as well. All right. And she's talking to me about somebody. She's talking to me about somebody down here that likes their horse riding, or is going to be going horse riding. I can see them at the stables, and they're actually helping out at the stables as well, but they are horse riding. But you know, like they sometimes get you to help out. Somebody littler than you is going on their horse riding lessons as well. Okay. She's also talking about somebody that had a Triumph Dolomite car as well. So you find out, lovely gentleman, he's in spirit now, but he had a lovely Triumph Dolomite car. All right, so you find out where that is. New baby coming around you, Suzanne, on a friend link, she's telling me. So watch for the friend link with the new baby that she's bringing as well. She's just said to me, Suzanne, but she's laughing. She's just said to me, stop cursing, stop cursing. So I don't know if you kind of, it's like you're cursing under your breath, you know, because you're under a bit of pressure or whatever, if things are going on. But she's saying to you, stop cursing, but she's laughing at that. Before she goes, she's talking about, a drainage problem. And that's the exact word she's used, Suzanne. She just said to me, a drainage problem. But she's going outside to one of the old-fashioned drains, you know, the metal covers, the little square ones. She's going out to that, and there's a pipe coming down, but there's kind of a blockage or something. There's a lot of fat there. Okay, there's a lot of fat in this drain, Suzanne. So I don't know where what's going on there, but watch for that. If it might be a memory. She's also talking about the memory of Blackpool as well with her. But I think she just, she's saying she popped in because I think you've been talking to her. She's making me feel as though you've been talking to her and saying things like, oh, I wonder if my nan's hearing this. I wonder if my nan's hearing this. Okay. I wonder if my nan's hearing this, she's saying. So that's why she's come, to let you know that she's listening. She keeps going like this. So I don't know if she used to do this a lot when she talks, Suzanne, or you do that, because I don't do that. So they're putting it on me for some reason. But that's why she's come, because she's heard you talking, and she just wanted to pop in and say hello. Okay. She understands, her words are, she understands there's a bit of stress around you, a bit of pressure on your shoulders. Oh, there's a bit of pressure on your shoulders. All right, she's understanding that as well. But things are okay, she's saying. There's a lovely, she's going now, but she just wants to say there's a lovely holiday coming up, Suzanne. There's a lovely holiday coming up, but she's moving into next year with that, so watch for that. But there's a lovely holiday coming up, she's saying. Okay, I want to blow your kisses, she's saying. Oh, God. I don't know how old you are, Suzanne, but she's showing me, oh, that's her then. She's showing me the old-fashioned satchels. You know, the tan-coloured satchels we used to have in school with the front bit where you put your name in it. And I don't know who was in Class B. That's an unusual thing. She's wrote on the card, she's put Class B on this satchel. She's writing that on there, so I don't know who that was, but she's just mentioning the satchel as well. But she's sending her love. I hope that was okay. Keep talking to me, she says. I do hear you. She says you're quite psychic. You pick spirit up anyway, Suzanne. You should know she's around you. There's a gentleman there, but he's not saying a lot in spirit, just popping in to say hello. I don't know who he is yet, but he just wants to say hello. But you know that she's around. Just keep talking to her. Okay, Suzanne, so I'll leave that with you. I'll leave your nan with you. She's lovely. Okay, see if we can get another name then. I said to him before I come online, I said to Spirit, you better, Richard's going to change me. You better give me some names, you know, so I'll know who to go to. And they've just mentioned, what was the first name? I forgot it now. Now, there's a gentleman here who's just given me the name Reece, R-E-E-C-E, but I don't know whether that's a first name or a surname to connect with somebody on here. So if there's a Reece on here, or even somebody can connect with a Reece, let me know. Reece on here. I'm old enough to know that, and I was in Class B. Oh, that's superb. That's good evidence. Even I'm shocked at some of the stuff they give me, Suzanne. You know what I mean? I go, oh my God, I didn't know that. But obviously that's good evidence for you. So if anybody can connect to Reece, do you want the name Reece? Reece, little Reece. So somebody on here must have little Reece, but I don't think they're going to be watching, but somebody's connected to little Reece. So this is a little lad that this gent is talking about. So might have trouble here. That's all right, Suzanne. Sorry, I was miles away then. Oh, God. Somebody's having palpitations with me now. What are you talking about? Hi, Ian. How are you? Reece. Is there a Reece on? I don't know. Anybody can connect with a Reece, because I can't see all the names. I can only see them as Richard puts them on. Puts them up. Hiya, Kelly. Reece. Okay. Have you got a dad in spirit? Whoever's, I think this is a lovely gentleman that's talking about Reece. Okay. And Reece is little, so I don't know whether it's a, oh, yeah. Okay, Jennifer. So there's a lovely gentleman in spirit. Who are you then? My son-in-law is Reece. No, don't feel it's you, Sherry. No, I'm going back to the other one. Oh, there's quite a few little ones. Okay, I'll talk to this gentleman and we'll find out. We're going to have to narrow it down if there's three. Give me a bit more. Reece, and he's talking about, now this is Dad here. So this is your dad that's talking about Reece down here. And he's describing a situation where there's a bit of, he's just said, aggravation going on. So I don't know what he means by that, but this dad is talking about something that's aggravating somebody down here. And he's also talking about a change of school. So somebody's going to be talking about change of school. Is this Kath, is it? Kath, I'm looking at Kath. I just said to him, is this for Kath? I don't feel it's for Kath. I don't know. But Reece, right, change of school we want. See, because there's so many. Reece, come on, Dad. So I want a dad in spirit. Somebody's got to be able to take the dad in spirit who's talking about Reece down here, and a bit of aggravation going on, and a bit of school, something to do with school as well. Gosh, you wouldn't believe that. That's an unusual name. You're going to have to give me a bit more. He's talking about August, little Reece. Ah, that's better, because he did say little Reece, didn't he? Your dad used to call him. I'll have Sarah, because he did make me say little Reece. Do you want to go to Sarah? Sarah, all right. But he's talking, if this is for you then, Sarah, your dad's in spirit. Your dad here is talking about little Reece, and he's talking about something aggravating somebody around you as well. And he's talking about this change in schooling, or a discussion about schooling. I'm with you, because I've gone really cold now. but he's talking about this change in schooling or something like that. And also, Sarah, if this is for you, let's check. Somebody, and I don't know whether this is a memory or it's going on at the moment, Sarah, but his dad is talking about someone who took their sandwiches to school but didn't eat them. They used to kind of throw them out or something like that. Okay, so hopefully you can take that. And he's also talking about, what are you talking about that? Somebody that likes French fries, Sarah. Do you understand where the French fries is and where the sandwiches that were thrown out? There's something in relation to that. Okay. Oh God. Also, your dad is talking about there's a lady in spirit that had a stroke. Okay, that wants to say hello to you. He's talking about the stroke with somebody in spirit as well. And he's also, your dad has also got a baby with him in spirit. So there's a baby that's gone to spirit that he's just saying, I'm aware of the baby. Also wants to talk about July meaning something, but also February meaning something as well. And the 10th of a month will mean something as well. He's talking about the 10th. He's just said to me there is an anniversary of a passing nearby as well. So there's an anniversary coming up as well. And he's just said to me that people are beginning to think, and I think he means that there's this anniversary coming up and people are beginning to think about it as well. So hopefully you should take that. Come on then. He's talking about stress around you, Sarah. He's got me to go to my head and he's talking about all pressure. Okay. He's talking about pressure around your head. It's as if you've got a lot going on or something. Pressure in your head he's talking about. There's so much going on. It's making me feel confused, as if you're a little bit confused. You don't know where you're going or something. You know what I mean? You don't know what to do next. And he wants to say to you, he says that you kind of rush things. You're trying to do too much at once. And he's talking about you taking one step at a time. Okay, take one step at a time. Do one thing at a time, he's just said to me. Sarah, okay, one thing at a time. Okay, it's just made me look at your picture. Okay, it's just made me look at your picture, but I don't know why. He's talking about, he's totally changed the subject now, Sarah. You know the panels you can put in bathrooms and kitchens, the long panels, decorating panels, some of them are sparkly and stuff like that. He's talking about those. And I think it's because either somebody's been on about changing, all right, or somebody's just put those panels up or something. He's been watching somebody talk about panels, or they've just redecorated the bathroom or the kitchen. Oh, somebody also has been talking about new units in the kitchen as well, and he just wants to let you know he was looking, he was listening to that. Your dad is, you know, one of the heavy gold chains, gold link chains that they used to have a long time ago, really chunky gold chains. He's talking about somebody that had one of them, a gentleman that had one of those around his neck as well, a chunky gold link chain. He's just bringing that as a memory. He just said to me, August means something as well. He's just making me he's just talking about spiders, Sarah. And he's just making me do this for a spider, coming closer to you. So I don't know if it's a bit of a joke, you don't like them or something, but this is a great big spider that he's bringing towards you. But he's giggling a bit, so I'll take it must be a joke. Okay, he's letting you know that he's watching you then, isn't he, Sarah, if you've had the panels in your kitchen. But yeah, he's making this spider thing come towards you, but I think it's a little bit of a joke. Arthur in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. So Arthur just wants to be remembered. And there's a lady called Betty in spirit as well. And also there's a lady in spirit called Sue, okay, that wants to say hello to you as well. So there's a few people around you at the moment. Your dad's just talking about, he wants to give you healing to your hips. Bruce, it's making me, he's talking about, Sarah, that this is to come. So he's just said to me, watch your hips. So he's just having a bit of a laugh then, isn't he? Watch your hips, Sarah, because he's giving you a little bit of pain. He's not giving it, but you know what I mean? He's putting a little bit of pain on you, but I think it's to come. So he's giving you the warning of that as well. Okay. He's just talking about, he's going back to somebody in spirit now. He's talking about a lady in spirit that you should know that had one of those walking frames to help her walk. So you should recognise who she is just by the fact that she had this walking frame. And he's just wanting to bring her in to say hello. Just hello to you. He just said he just wanted to come in to let you know that he's around. And when, okay, he's just said to me, when you talk about people in spirit, they hear and they gather round, and them are his words. When we talk about people in spirit, they're like, woof, they're there and they're listening. All right, he's just mentioned Carol, but Carol's down here. He's just said, there's something up with Carol. There's something up with Carol. So I don't know what it is, Sarah, but watch for that. There's something up with Carol. It's not serious, but I think she needs a little bit of healing. He's talking about that. Just wants to say before he goes, there will be a house move for you, he says. There will be a house move for you. But remember, okay, remember it can be years off. So don't worry if you've just moved or something, but there will be one. But he's just saying there will be a house move for you. And he's talking about bridges that need to be built in the family as well. So remember, he's told you that. He's aware of that. Little niggles. And he's just said to me, there's a trip to Australia for somebody. And he hasn't told me who, just that's exactly how he said it. There's a trip to Australia to somebody to see the koala bears. Somebody likes koala bears. So watch for that. But he just wants me to let you know that he's listening. That's why he's come. He says, oh, I'm listening. I'm listening. Okay. So your nan wants to say hello. She's lovely. You know what? Sometimes they make me, okay, watch Carol, but sometimes they make me read your messages because they want to answer. And when you talked about your nan having that frame, your nan coming quick, and what she's done, Sarah, is she's just threw it. So she threw it away, which is symbolic for, I don't need this anymore. You knew me by the frame, but I don't need it anymore, so I'm binning it. That's her words, I'm binning it. I'll never use that. I'm binning it, she's saying. But she wants to send a love. She's sending a love. Thank you for talking about us, they're saying, with you. So keeping them alive. Well, they are alive, but you know what I mean, alive down here. But thank you for talking to us, they're saying. So I hope that was okay for you. And I'll, Carol, I think a bit of healing, I think, is needed there. But he's just mentioned her. So I hope that was okay for you, Sarah. Okay, I'll leave you with that. Who do you want next then? Okay. Alison with the dad then I've got dad, another dad here that's talking about Alison down here. But also there's, with this dad, there's Margaret in spirit as well. So we're looking for an Alison on here now that's got a dad in spirit. So the next message is going to be for Alison with a dad in spirit that's also got, your dad's got Margaret with him, he says as well. And he's also shortening the name Alison to Ali. And he's telling me that he used to say Ali. So I know that he called his Alison Ali at some stage as well. So if we've got an Alison on here, let us know. That's her. So lovely dad. He's a lovely dad. He wants to look after, he's just said to me, I want to look after Alison. I want to look after Ali, or I want to look after Alison. So there must be something going on around you. But he's talking about pressure. He's talking about, do you know what? Yeah, I'll stick with you, Joe, because I saw you earlier on and thought, hey, up. My dad wanted to call me Alison. My mum's Margaret. Okay, then. Yeah, stick with you then, Joe. Okay, so your dad's got to be in spirit, yeah, because this is who I'm talking to. And he's talking about your mum's Margaret. Margaret's in spirit as well. Okay, Joe, so you've got your dad in spirit and you've got Margaret in spirit. And he's talking about Alison, but wants to shorten it to Ali as well. All right. But he's talking about you and, I keep doing this, hang on, this ain't me either, this is spirit. You having trouble with your eyes, Joe? I hate asking questions, but he's making me do this with my eyes. What's this for? Oh, sorry, no, it ain't. Somebody's been shedding a few tears, Joe. So making me feel as though you're a little bit sad. Okay, I'm wiping the tears away. He's dabbing my tears away. He's talking about that. Okay, all right then. So it's dad we've got here. But he's acknowledging the tears. But he's also talking about there is an anniversary coming up as well. Now there's a 1 year anniversary to do with somebody as well. Okay, Joe. If it's not him, it'd be somebody else, because he's just gone, oh, there's a 1 year anniversary nearby as well. All right, so watch for that as well. He's talking about, or somebody's been reminiscing, going through photographs, going through, page cuttings. I don't know if somebody was in the papers or something, Joe, or somebody had something in the Telegraph. He's just said to me, somebody had something in the Telegraph, and I'm going through that. I'm looking through these photographs, and I'm looking through these cuttings somewhere as well. Your dad's talking about the link to coal mining. There's a coal mining link in your family, so I hope you're aware of that. Okay, all right then. He's also talking about coal mining. He's also talking about he wants me to say to you, do you remember the horse chestnut tree? So I think that's a memory, the horse chestnut tree. Okay. He's talking about that. Do you remember the horse chestnut tree? He keeps saying to me. And you know, you can toast chestnuts as well, can't you? Because he's bringing me them as well. So there must be some sort of memory around that. And with that, he's coming to, he's talking about Halloween. I think it must be a memory or something. Halloween and dressing up and going around the houses. You know what I mean? He's just bringing that as a memory. Okay. He wants me to, he just said, I want you to talk about her eyes, he's saying. He wants me to put new glasses on you as if you need an eye check. He says your eyes are getting a bit strained, but they're also a little bit dry as well. So watch your eyes getting a little bit dry, Joe. It's like they're a bit sticky. Okay, have a look, you'll find it. But watch for the eyes getting a little bit sticky, Joe, because he's mentioning that as well. New baby coming, he's saying. And his words are, oh, it's exciting. There's a new baby. Okay. There's a new baby coming, he's saying. So watch for the unexpected, he's just said to me. So that'd be a nice surprise for you, Joe. So watch for the new baby. And he's just said to me, there are 2 babies in spirit that you should know of as well. So watch for the 2 babies. It's trying to give me some beer now, and I can't. What is that? Oh, okay. Stout, Joe, the beer stout. But he's just said, I don't really understand that. I'll tell you what he give me. He give me John and then stout, John Stout. Oh, is it the name of a beer, is it? Oh, perhaps it's John Smith's now. Richard's just said, there's a beer called John, but your dad just said John Stout, so I don't know what he means, but I'll have to leave that with you, because that's exactly how he said it, John. And oh, hang on, it's gone to me, John and Stout. So I'll take it. There was somebody called John who liked his stout. That's how I'm taking it. But I'll leave that. Oh, he liked his drink. He's talking about stout. Oh, hang on a minute. Is stout the one with the great big white head on the top of it, Joe? Because you know what your dad's doing? He's putting his finger in it, and he's trying to draw like an initial in the top of it. So I don't know if he used to do that. He wants me to dip my finger in it, draw an initial, which actually at the moment is just giving me D, which is obviously my first. So I don't know if that's connected. But he's drawing a D in the top of it, and he's going like this. Oh, hang on. Oh, do you know what he used to do? Well, I hope you know what he used to do. He used to dip his finger and he used to give it to a little one. So I don't know if he used to do that to you, Joe. But he's the froth off the top. He used to put his finger in it and giving it to a little one. I don't know if you remember that, but that's what he's doing for some reason. He's having a laugh with me. He's just said to me, "Oh, get it right." But he's having a bit of a giggle. Okay. Now he's totally changed the subject now. Now he's gone on to worms, Joe. But you know when you can have, you have like a glass jar type thing in a square, and you have like worms in it in mud, and you can see them, making their tunnels. I don't know what they call it. Do you know what I mean? Is it like a farm? Is it? Yeah, a worm farm. Richard's just said it's something like a worm farm. You have this glass jug, right? Okay, then you have this glass jug type thing, square thing, and then you put loads of mud in it, and then you put worms in it. And your dad, for some reason, wants me to give that to you. And I think it must be a memory, or somebody must have done it or something like that, unless you can take it symbolically, and I can't work it out. but take it how you want to take it, Joe, because he's made me give it you. Oh, Margaret, did you say in spirit? Margaret wants to say hello to you. I can't remember who you said Margaret was. Okay, Margaret wants to say hello to you. Her words are, Joe, can you tell her to take more care of herself? Okay, she thinks you need to pamper yourself. That's what she's trying to do. Look after yourself, Joe. Pamper yourself. Don't feel guilty about pampering yourself, because apparently you give a lot to others, or you do a lot for others. And Margaret is talking about pampering yourself and looking after yourself. Looking after yourself. She's talking about that with you. It's like she wants to do your nails and everything. So she wants you to look after yourself. That's what she's doing. What are you spraying now? She's spraying Estee Lauder perfume. So I don't know if she liked it or you do, but she's got this perfume and she goes shh, like this. And she's telling me it's Estee Lauder. But she's also talking about oh, your mum. She's also talking about lavender talc. Do you remember the lavender talc? It was like in a tin. My nan used to have it, and she's talking about that as a memory as well. Itchy, itchy. Okay. Itchy, itchy. She just said to me, itchy, itchy, and she's making me scratch my back, Joe. So I don't know if you are itching a little bit or something. Oh, hot sweats or something like that. You're getting a bit hot. Okay. But she's talking about that. Before she goes, and before your dad go as well, they want me to say Tinseltown to you. I know that's a place, and I can't remember where it is. Tinseltown, Tinseltown. I'm sure it's in America somewhere. It's a nickname for some place, Tinseltown. So I hope you know. Was it? Was it in? It's all right. Go on. Oh, Richard's just looked it up, because sometimes if I don't understand it, Richard will look it up. He's saying Tinseltown is either, what was it, a name for somewhere in America? Oh, a family-run business in Farringdon in London, Tinseltown. I don't know if that means anything to you, Joe, but remember, Los Angeles also is sometimes known as Tinseltown, in case you didn't know that. So remember your dad told you that because of some link, I don't know where. But they just wanted to send their love. They're just we're acknowledging that you're talking to us. Some tinsel, okay. Tinseltown, Tinseltown. Watch for the link to somewhere else as well, though. But they just want to acknowledge that they're listening to you, and they know that you're talking to them. And we're around. You should smell your mom as well. She comes with a lovely smell, so you'll smell her when she's with. Your dad will play with your hair. He's twisting my hair like this, so I don't know if he used to do this with you, but he's twisting my hair, making me twist my hair. So I hope that was okay for you, Joe. I think they're going to go now. They're going like this. We're going now. Okay, we're going now, and they're dancing like this. Okay, so they're off. So I'll leave that with you. I'm trying to find out who I've got next now. I've got somebody shouting at me. Oh, we've got itchy. You got itchy eyes, did you say, Joe? Because I'm still picking them up. You saw Daddy Knob. Who is this, Joe? I've got somebody saying to me, Joe Parish. Joe Parish or Paris? No, Parish, is it? Parish? Oh yeah, it is. It's like Parish and the name Joe. So if anybody knows of Joe Parish, you can have the two separate, because I don't know if it's the full name or they're two separate things. So Joe Parish, Parish. Yeah, there's a link somewhere. Joe, thanks, Joe. Oh, that's your name. I forgot about that. But Joe and Parish. I'm miles away, you know. Oh, we're in fairyland half the time. Joe Parish. If anybody can link with that surname, the surname Parish we want as well. Somebody talking to me about that. This is grandparents as well. They're just saying to me grandparents, because I thought it was granddad, and they've just said no, Nan's here as well. So grandparents talking about this link to Parish. The surname Parish. If there's anybody on here that can link to this surname, let me know. but also with the link to London as well, because they're talking about this link to London. This nan and granddad I've got with me are really close as well. They're just standing arm in arm. You know how they do. They've been married a very long time. But there's a lovely black and white photograph of them. In fact, there's a lovely wedding photograph that the nan's showing me, a lovely black and white. Joe. Yeah, no, because Joe's, anybody could take Joe, isn't it? I want the parish name. But lovely nan and granddad, very close. John Parish, my late husband's best friend was John Parish. This might be for you, Lynn. Joe, I did say Joe, but the parish is the most important thing. Let's try with you a minute, Lisa. But because it might be the husband's trying to get to you with that unusual surname. We'll try for you in a minute. Understand, you could also understand a nan and granddad in spirit then, Lisa, if this is for you, that were very close. They're showing me a lovely a wedding photograph of the two of them as well, where she's holding a little bouquet or something down here. So you should be able to take a nan and granddad as well. Okay. If this is your husband, then Lisa, he's talking about visiting a grave. There's somebody that I can't get the words out. Visits this grave quite a lot. It's like they're going backwards and forwards. Okay, so they're going on a regular. And also, he's just talking to me about St. Vincent's. So I don't know whether he means that's the name of a church or whether it's a place. He's just shouted at me, St. Vincent's. Okay, so it could be for you. I just want to get a little bit more to make sure I'm with you. So he's talking about St. Vincent's. Oh, is this Barbados or something? St. Vincent or something? Come on, John, if this is for Lisa, you need to give me a little bit more. He's talking to me about July, Lisa. I just want to make sure I'm with you. July will mean something to you. I think I am, because of the surname. It's quite specific, isn't it? July means something to you. Do you do this a lot, Lisa, when you talk? Or did your husband or your nan do it? Somebody in spirit do this a lot with a hand, play with a mouth or something like that. Oh gosh, your nan's making me do this. You know, when we used to do this when we were younger, somebody's doing this to me, making me do this as well. So hopefully you can take that as well. Let me know. Also, your nan is talking about the month of August means something to you as well. So that's going to be an anniversary, birthday or passing. You're not sure about that grave. No, you see. It's awkward, isn't it? I've got the name parish means something. I don't think anybody else can take it, so it must be for you. Watch for the connection to the grave then. I'm not saying it's you then. Watch for it, because he's talking about somebody that keeps going backwards and forwards. All right, he's talking about that. Come on then, John. You have to give her a little bit more. He's also talking about, you see, I'm half and half with you, Lisa. I don't know whether I'm with you or not at the moment, because the info's not coming. You can't take it all. He's talking about a bus driver. Somebody drives buses or got a link to buses. You know, like on the buses. August, yes. You know, he's driving this big mass. Oh, hang on. Is it buses or lorries? He's got a big steering wheel in front of him. So somebody obviously drives HEVs or buses, Lisa, that he's talking about, that John's talking about. He wants me, if this is for you, he's giving healing to your legs. As if... not major healing, it's like they're a bit stiff or something like that, a bit achy. He wants me to give healing to your legs. And I don't know if you do this with your ankles as well, because he's talking about doing this with your ankles as well. Okay. You know, there's obviously, your nan keeps popping in. I think it's mainly your nan that's going to keep talking. But your nan's talking about somebody. Oh, Tracy can take all of this as well. Can you take the parish as well, Tracy? Because it's a surname, you know, I'm parish as in church. I don't know. Parish. Coaches, you can take the coaches as well. You've got the dad there and the nan and granddad as well then, Tracy. The dad and the nan and granddad with the photograph of the wedding. If Lisa can take it, I'll make it as a double link. Let's hope we can narrow it down or something. I'll give you a little bit more. But what was he saying? Yeah, he was talking about the connection to coaches, weren't he, or lorry drivers or something like that. He's talking about that as well. He's your nan. Your nan is she's now. Let's get this clear. What's going on here? Oh, she's changed. They keep changing the subject with me. So I don't know what's going on here. Your nan wants me to give you know the old confetti, Tracy, in the box. I don't know if they still have it, but she's throwing loads of that about. Now, this is new for me. So usually they tell me if there's a wedding coming up, but she's not telling me that. She's talking about confetti. So I don't know what she means, but she wants me to give you this confetti. Right, come on then, Nan. Your nan is talking about making marks on tables. She's just said to me, I wish they'd put a tablecloth on. I wish they'd put a tablecloth on, because she's bothered about making marks from cups on tables. So I don't know if this is for you, and your nan's talking about this. Okay then, but your nan's talking about making marks on tables. Oh, don't put that hot cup of coffee on there. Oh, you make it. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, we're with the right person then. Okay. So understand that she's moaning. I want to say moaning. I'm going to get slapped by spirit in a minute. She's moaning about placing things on tables where there should be coasters and stuff like that. Come on then, Nan. Okay. Now she's talking about, she's popped in, Tracy, to say to you that she wants me to say you're on a different path. Okay, it's as if you're walking down, I mean, career-wise, work-wise, you're on a different path, and there's lots of turns, and she's saying there's lots of changes coming up. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. There's secret, but she's talking about this pathway that you're on, where there's lots of changes concerning your work that's going on. So watch for that. Okay. She says, your nan says to me that there's a lady in spirit that when she was here, she was in a wheelchair that you should recognise. Okay, so have a think about her. Also, the name Beryl from spirit, your nan's given me. The name Beryl means something to you as well. And also Jack from spirit wants to say hello to you as well. So Jack's being remembered to you as well. Somebody also, your nan is saying, lost a nail completely. Now, this was a gentleman. He's got a nail completely missing off his finger. Okay, so you should understand who that is in spirit as well, that she's just saying, wants to say hello to you as well. Anything else? Margaret in spirit as well. You've just got a lot of people, Tracy, shouting at me saying, can you say hello? Can you say hello? Okay. And also a gentleman in spirit that used to ride a pedal bike. And I mean an old gentleman, because this is an old pedal bike as well, but he wants to say hello to you as well. Not telling me who he is, but you should know him by the pedal bike that he used to ride. Okay. Okay. Your nan's talking about a link to Bridgewater, wherever that is. I don't know where it is. She just said, can you give a Bridgewater? There's a link to Bridgewater. Okay. She says she's been watching you doing your hair. So I don't know what you've been doing to your hair. She keeps wanting to put mine up. She's talking about putting it up, putting it down, playing with the hair. She's been playing with the hair. Somebody's been moving their part in or something like that, trying different styles. Somebody wants to try different styles. And she's also talking about somebody that, and I think this must be a memory, somebody dyeing their hair like a bit of red or a bit of blue or something like that. Somebody liked to dye their hair or something. She's just mentioning that. Okay. Anything more? Just wanted to say hello, I think. They just wanted to pop in and say hello, Tracy. They're not saying much more. They just wanted to pop in and say hello, I think, and let you know. They know you've been thinking of them. So you've been thinking of spirit. She just said to me, you've been thinking of your people in spirit, and we want to let you know that we're around. They also want to confirm that when you say, I know you're there, that you're not imagining it. You know what I mean? They want to confirm they are around you when you think they are. Okay, so you must be picking them up, Tracy. And that's what they're saying. Okay. You've got, I think I've got another link. Unless, Tracy, you can take a boxer in spirit. I've got somebody boxing with me at the moment. So I don't know whether it's for you or I'm going on to another link now. But you know what Muhammad Ali used to say? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I've got a gent with me doing this for some reason, so I don't know whether I'm with you. Muhammad Ali used to say it, didn't he? But I've got a gentleman doing this at the moment, so I don't know if that's for you, Tracy, or somebody else. But I'll leave that with you. I hope that was okay. I'll leave all their love with you. I think they've gone now, or they're going. I'll leave that with you, Tracy. Who are we going to now? Boxer Dad. Boxer Dad? I think I've got a... Oh, okay. I've got a dad in spirit now. I don't know if he's going to give me a name or not. Are you going to give me a name? I've got a lovely dad here that I think he used to do boxing himself. He's shown me himself when he was younger doing a bit of boxing, because you know that you've got that ball hanging from the, I don't know what you call it, the ball where you hit it like fast like this. I've got this lovely dad in spirit that's doing that with me, talking about being a boxer when he was younger. An amateur boxer, apparently. Amateur boxer he's talking about. Now he connects with somebody down here. Was it Liam? I think he said Liam. I've lost my flow now. He's talking about Liam down here, and also okay, Josie as well. Josie. So if there's anybody that connects with Liam or Josie down here that's got a dad that was a boxer, used to say that quote, did he, Gemma? Okay, my friend's dad was a boxer. So Liam, and also whatever other name I can't remember now that I said. Josie. He was big on boxing, and also the name Josie will mean something because he's talking about Josie. He wants me to make sure I'm with the right person. Gemma, he was big, but this is your friend, so you were close to him, were you? Okay then. Okay, so this is a dad in spirit that's talking about being an amateur boxer. Okay, down here. He used to threaten my boyfriend's, but he used to be an amateur boxer down here. But he's talking about, come on, you need to sort me out. I noticed the tattoos on, you've got tattoos on your arms, don't you? Oh, it connects with Josie down here. So somebody's got a name that know the name Josie down here, and he's also trying to link with a Liam as well. So there's a Liam connection this dad wants to be by as well. He's talking about that. He's also talking to me about somebody's been looking or thinking about getting a new bed. Okay, don't tell me any more, Gemma. Don't give me names because I can probably give them to you if they want to. But he's talking about somebody looking at beds, but it's specifically silent night beds. So I don't know if he's taking me into, you know, like dreams or somewhere like that, and trying all the different beds out. So somebody, this dad, has been watching doing that. You can take Josie as well, can you, Margaret? Yeah, I need to do a little bit more. My husband was a boxer, and I can take Josie. Hold on with you, Margaret. Can you understand why he's talking about going into shops, looking at beds, Margaret, and somebody trying them out? I don't know whether this is a memory that he's talking about or whether he's been doing it recently, but he's bringing in the bed thing, trying to narrow it down as well. Also the name Liam, he keeps talking about Liam. Margaret, if this is for you, and also the name Sydney. Sid from Spirit wants to say hello to you as well, if this is for you, Sid. Anyone else? Also, he's talking about somebody called Tracy down here, Margaret. I just want to make sure I'm with you so you understand everything else. So he's talking about Tracy down here, that's got a lot going on. There's a lot going on, he's saying, around Tracy as well. And he's also talking about somebody that's, they was like climbing the ladder of success around you, Margaret. It's as if they're doing really well. It's like academically, somebody's doing really well around you, and he's watching that. Hopefully you can take that, Margaret. Also making me kind of scratch, which to me means there's somebody with some sensitive skin around you as well, Margaret. Hopefully you can take that. He's bringing that around you as well. Okay. Also wants to do this, twist hair, but he's talking about somebody that had a kind of a habit of doing this with their hair, twisting it. So hopefully you can take that. I just want to make sure I'm with you before I keep carrying on. But he's talking about twisting of hair. He's just saying to me there is a wedding anniversary nearby as well. There's a wedding anniversary nearby, and he's talking about August means something as well. Okay, Tracy's daughter. Okay then. All right. There's a wedding anniversary nearby. He's bringing that in as well. And he wants me to, okay, Margaret, he wants me to say to you, ups a daisy, as if somebody says that quite a lot. Ups a daisy. So hopefully you can take that as well. I'm narrowing it down, I think, now to you. So ups a daisy, he wants to say that. He's talking about you, Margaret, and he's talking about tell her to watch her step, as if we don't want you tripping up something. Okay, and it's like this is indoors as well. It's like a carpet that's turned up a little bit. Doesn't want you tripping up it, tripping over it, he's saying. And he's just said to me, but talking about the carpet, you know that saying, Margaret, when somebody's sweeping something under the carpet where they don't want to dress something, he's talking about that as well. So somebody around you is sweeping something under the carpet, they don't want to address it. Okay, just to let you know. Your husband is talking to me about a tortoise in spirit, Margaret. So I don't know who had the tortoise, but he's bringing forward the tortoise that somebody had that's gone to spirit, just saying the tortoise is here. And also Olive from Spirit wants to say hello to you as well while we're here, Olive. And also you've got a Betty as well. Bet, she's saying. Bet in Spirit wants to be remembered to you as well, so you should understand who that is. Okay. Your other half, your husband in Spirit, he's putting on a tie, and he's doing it all really nice and straight. I don't know whether he's just doing it because he was smart or whether it's symbolic for something for you, but he's putting on a nice tie. I'm putting on a suit, he's saying. I'm putting on a suit. He's actually put on a nice he's putting on a nice navy blue suit, Margaret, with a, what colour tie is that? Oh, he's putting on a tie with, it's striped. It's got red and white in it, striped. So I don't know if you remember him having that, but he's dressing himself up in a suit and tie, and he's also polishing his shoes. And I keep saying to him, why are you doing all this? Why are you polishing all your shoes and putting on a suit? Because there's somewhere special to go, he's just saying. Because there's somewhere special to go. So there's something nice coming up, Margaret. I think what he means is where you're going to have to dress up a little bit. It's actually, you'll be sitting, what is it, an award or something? Oh, right, okay. He's just said to me it's an award for something. So I think you'll be sitting in an audience, Margaret, and somebody is getting an award, whether it's a family member or somebody like that. So you're sitting watching them get this award or something. So he's talking to me about that. Okay, so Betty wants to say hello. Okay, but look forward to the award, he's saying. Look forward to that. Anything else? He's singing me a song. That's why I've gone quiet, because I'm trying to get the tune. Chain Reaction. Okay. I can't remember who's singing it. Is it Diana Ross that's done the Chain Reaction song? I think it is. Your other half singing that song, Chain Reaction. Chain Reaction. You know what I mean. I think you'll know what he means. He's singing that song. So I don't know if that song actually means something to you or it's symbolic for a chain reaction. I don't know what he means, but that's all he said. Diana Ross, I think, yeah. So I'll leave the chain reaction song with you, Margaret, to make sense of. I hope you can make sense of it. Okay. Also, he's just bringing along Dot in Spirit. Dot wants to say hello to you as well. So just saying Dot wants to say, I just want to pop in, he says, just to say hello, as they do, and let her know that I'm here. He's just said you've been thinking about him as you would, but he wants to let you know that he's there. He knows that you're thinking about him. He's just wanting to leave with he's just talking about there's a cruise coming, so somebody wants to go on a cruise, Margaret. It's a big ship. I know they're all big ships, but he's just said to me it's a big ship. It's a big ship. So watch for this cruise that's coming up for somebody as well. Somebody don't like the rough seas, he's just said to me. Although, Margaret, he is saying with that there is a naval connection somewhere in your family, because he's having a bit of a giggle. He's just said to me, somebody don't look like the rough seas, although there is a naval connection in the family somewhere. So he's having a bit of a giggle. Oh, yes. I don't know whether you've dreamt about him, Margaret, because when we dream of somebody in spirit, if it's quite vivid, it's, you know, a visit. So he's just mentioning the dream. So watch for the dream. Where I talk to you, he's saying, where I talk to you. So watch for him coming in your dream. Keep talking to me. You must send your prayers up. He's going like this, as if you send your prayers up to him, Margaret. So know that he's listening, know that he's around, together with Betty as well. She's there. She's jolly, Betty, isn't she? She's like dancing away. She is. She's making me dance. Betty is. She's quite jolly. She's talking about somebody that used to wear the rouge, you know, like the blusher we call it now, but somebody that used to wear rouge, quite a lot of it as well. It's quite bright. Okay, so there's a memory of somebody with the rouge that she's talking about now. Who's that? Oh, and Lily. Okay. Lil or Lily in spirit also wants to say hello. Okay. I don't know what you've got of his, Margaret. He's like got something of his and he's holding it to here. So I take it means you've been holding something, whether it's a photograph or something belonging to him, that he's holding here. But he's also talking to me, and I think this is separate, about a locket as well. Somebody's got a locket, a golden locket. He's talking about the golden locket as well. So that's a memory. Okay. So I hope that was okay. I think he's going to go now. Watch for him. If he comes around you, Margaret, he's coming quite cold. So you'll probably go, woo, that was cold. Okay, so that's him. That's how you'll know he's around. Okay. Okay, then. That's good. The rouge. Yeah. Obviously, he knows about that. Saying hello. That's it, I think. Okay, so I'll leave that with you, Margaret. I hope that was okay for you. I've just got somebody in my ear saying Spencer Tracy. I know a Spencer Tracy, but he won't be on here. But I don't know if you can take Margaret, Spencer Tracy, the actor, because I dare say he means the actor, or somebody means the actor, not somebody called Spencer Tracy on here. But take Spencer Tracy. Oh, Thunderbirds are go. Somebody just shouted at me, Thunderbirds are go as well, for some reason. Is that Spencer Tracy? Is it all in the same thing? Yeah, Spencer Tracy and Thunderbirds are go has just been shouting in my ear. I'll take it it's for you, Margaret, because I don't feel I'm going somewhere else unless somebody else can pipe up. Pippa. Have we got Pippa on? I'll leave that with you, Margaret. Somebody's just shouted at me, Pippa. Was it John Tracy? I'll leave that with you, Margaret. Lovely lady is shouting the name Pippa at me. I don't know whether she means her name is Pippa. No, she's connected to somebody called Pippa on here. I don't know if there's a Pippa on here or somebody can connect. Lovely mom in spirit talking about Pippa. I think Pippa's a daughter by the sound of it. So if anybody on here is called Pippa or can connect with a Pippa that knows Pippa's mom is in spirit, let me know, or I'll just say it now. And if anybody's all right, if anybody's picks this up later and sees the name Pippa or what I've said, just get in touch with me. I'm trying to say I'll go a bit weird when I'm on this because unless spirit tell me what to say, all my own words get mixed up. So I've got a lovely mum who's talking about Pippa down here. I think that's a daughter. So if anybody watching this later is Pippa and has a mum in spirit, let me know. Just tap me a message and I'll see if I can get a bit more if you're not online now. Oh, the Tracy family were the Thunderbirds. Okay. Spencer Tracy and the Thunderbirds. I don't know why they said that. Right, okay. I don't know if I'm going to get any more. Do we want any more? So there ain't a Pippa on, is there, Richard? You can't see a Pippa anywhere. Nah. I've got a mum here shouting Pippa. No. Pippa, a daughter Pippa. I know she tells me daughter Pippa. I've just got a gentleman, Humphreys. Just got a lovely gentleman. This is totally separate. I think there's two different people I've got here now. I don't know whether it's Humphrey or Love Thunderbird. My dog's Pippa. My mum loved her. Oh, well, my husband loved Thunderbirds and my dog's Pippa. My mum loved her. I don't know. Humphrey. Can you take Humphrey then, Karen, if this is for you? I don't want to make it fit. But I've got somebody shouting Humphrey or Humphreys as well. If anybody can take that together with Pippa or no, it's separate. He's just said to me, no, it's separate. Humphrey, Humphreys. So I don't know if anyone can take that as well. I'm getting confused now because they obviously think getting quick, because she's going to stop in a minute. I don't know who I'm going to now. Yeah, I'm getting a few different names now shouted at me, and I don't know whether they're all connected for one person or totally different. Clifton. I'm getting the name Clifton as well. Clifton. I've got Clifton Wright here. I don't know who that is. Clifton Wright. I'm getting confused myself now. I'm like, oh, somebody's just making me go do lally. This lovely lady here, and I think this is the Pippa lady, has said, I'm going do lally. She's going do lally because of all these names popping in my head, and that's exactly how I feel. Do lally. So this lovely lady, I'm sure this is the same lady that's talking about Pippa, her daughter, that's talking to me about being a bit do lally. All right, because there's a lot going on. Okay, Elaine Humphreys. Oh, Humphreys. Oh, this is a gentleman. You see, I've got two. Oh, gold. Oh, gold. We'll have to get a little bit more. Who are you talking about then? Who do you want? I've got a lovely gent here that's talking about Humphreys. What? How did the other lady spell her surname? Was it an IE? Because he's spelling it with an IE for some reason. Sorry, Richard. Yeah. No, they're spelling it the same. I don't know why he's spelling it. You got. I mean, this is a. Who are you then? I'll tell you what then, we'll narrow it down. I've got this gentleman's talking about Humphreys. This is the dad, by the way. So I don't know if one of you two, I've got a dad in spirit, is telling me he's a dad and he's talking about Humphreys, but he's also talking about the, he's also talking to me, I'm not with you, Diane, I don't think. Yeah, thanks, Diane. Thanks, Diane. Yeah, I think I've probably done enough. I think that I've done an hour, haven't I? You see, yeah, my mum's favourite name, doolally. You see, a mum's favourite phrase, doolally. So it could be Karen. Yeah, I'm probably with you, Karen. Hang on a minute then. Mrs. Humphreys was my mum's neighbour. Oh, okay then. So I'm probably with you then, am I, Karen? What was the other thing? Oh, also talking about, this is for you then, Karen, with mum. She's talking about a Welsh link. She actually said the Welsh, as if she's talking about the Welsh, the Wales link. She's bringing that into you as well. And what are you talking about now? Your mum's talking about somebody. She's making me stand funny, Karen, but she's making me stand like this. But she's talking about somebody that used to walk a little bit like this, as though they were tilted at the top. So you should have knowledge of that. She's just bringing that in to say, do you remember the person that used to walk with a bit of a tilt? Okay. She's bringing that in. She's also talking about somebody that had kidney stones. She's bringing in bad kidneys. So somebody had bad kidney stones. She's talking to me about that as well. Just bringing that in. I'll keep saying to her, why has she come to you, Karen? She says, oh, no specific message. I just wanted to say hello. She's bringing in that, oh, that's old fashioned. I remember that. She's talking about bringing in a card game called, do you remember Happy Families, Karen? She's bringing in that card game, Happy Families. And she's oh, I don't remember him. She's showing me one of the cards. I don't know if this is right. She's showing me one of the cards from Happy Families of quite a chubby faced. She's saying there's a chubby faced fella in the Happy Families cards that look like somebody that we know. So I hope you know what she's talking about. All right, she's just bringing that in and having a bit of a giggle. Now I can see this chubby face fella, and he's quite round faced, got dark hair as well. But she's bringing him in to say that he looks like somebody that we used to know. She's also bringing in Ernest from Spirit, and also Wilfred. It's all right. I was saying, is that Wilf or is that Wilfred? I think it's Wilfred, but I think he must have been known as Wilf as well, because she keeps changing it. Wilfred, Wilf, from Spirit wants to say hello to him. So this quick message for you, Karen, but she just wanted just wanted to pop in. She says, I just wanted to pop in and say hello. So she's got in quick just to say hello to you. Don't think she's going to say, oh, right, okay. Don't think she's going to say anything. Oh, hang on. But what is that? I don't know what's going on. See, I'm getting a bit tired now because she's trying to show me butter and I don't know what's going on. They're not making it very clear for me. Butter. She's saying butter. Oh, right. I don't know what the butter thing is, Karen. She's not making sense with it really, but she's showing me a great big slab of butter for some reason. I don't know what it is. I'll have to leave it with you. But there is, with the butter comes somebody that liked doorsteps, you know, the big thick bread with the butter on, and used to put bacon in them as well. Bacon sandwiches, but thick bacon sandwiches. Somebody used to like them. Your mom's talking to me about that as well. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Tortoise in spirit for you as well, that belonged to somebody. But also, somebody used to keep them turtles, you know, when they have them in a tank. There's somebody that used to keep them. She's bringing that to you as well. Alison down here needs a bit of help, she's saying. I don't know what with. It looks like healing to me. Oh, and somebody needs help with their shopping, Karen. Mom's just said they need help with their shopping. Okay, they need help with their shopping. Okay, around you, somebody here. So she's sending her love. She knows I'm around. She's saying, you know, she's around, together with the others, she's saying. So I think she's going to go. She's going to leave it at that. So I'll leave that with you, Karen. I'm doing this for some reason. I think she's making me do this. So I'll leave that with you. Okay, I'll leave that with you. Blowing you a kiss. Okay, I think I've about done now then. Thank you very much. I don't know if there's any adverts coming. So that's about it, I think. For today. I think Richard's going to give me some adverts in a minute, I think. Oh, just one advert. Tomorrow night, live with Spirit at 8 o'clock. I don't know who it is yet, but be somebody nice, I'm sure. Wendy Lindsay. Oh, it will be good then. Tomorrow night, then 8 o'clock. Wendy Lindsay, free readings then, if you want to join us tomorrow. And I'll be back again soon, usually a fortnight, but if there's any cancellations, I might jump in. I don't know why I've said that. I don't usually. I bet somebody's going to cancel now. This Friday. Enough for me. Oh, somebody's cancelled Friday night. Well, let me just make sure in my diary before I say yes. I'll be back on Friday then. Oh, were you? Oh, so we're not sure yet. Oh, do you want me to say that or not? Oh, Richard said that it's going to be so I'm doing a VIP night in Zoom on Friday. At what time? Do you want it 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Friday, I'm filling in on Zoom, the VIP light. And if you want to be a VIP, go and look at the website or the Facebook page. Is that right? That'll do, won't it? Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Anything else, Richard? Thank you. And it's good night from me, and it's good night from him. I don't know why I said that. I don't know what Spirit are doing. I think they're messing around now. Good night from me and good night from him. No doubt there's somebody on here that Dad's used to say that or something. But anyway, thank you for joining us. And if I don't see you Friday, I'll see you again soon. Okay, so bye for now.